What if I told you that eating just once a day could either unlock superhuman longevity or silently destroy your metabolism from the inside out? The truth is hiding in your cells right now, and what happens in the first 72 hours will shock you. OMAD, one meal a day. Millions are trying it. Celebrities swear by it. Biohackers claim it's the fountain of youth. But here's what they're not telling you. Your body doesn't just adapt, it enters a metabolic war zone. Do this right, you become a fat-burning machine with the cellular age of someone 10 years younger. Do this wrong, you trigger a panic mode that ages you faster than smoking and torches your metabolism from the inside out. The difference between these two outcomes? It all comes down to what happens in your cells during those 23 hours of fasting. Let's pull back the curtain. This is what really happens when you eat only once a day. Hour 1. You finish your meal. Your body is swimming in glucose, insulin is spiking, and your cells are in storage mode. Think of it like a grocery store stocking shelves after a delivery truck arrives. Everything's normal.
Comfortable, safe. But then the clock starts ticking. Hour 8. Your liver's glycogen reserves, your body's emergency fuel tank, start to drain. Imagine a city running on backup generators. You're still fine, but the power grid is switching sources. Here's what most people don't realize. Your liver only stores about 100 grams of glycogen, roughly 400 calories worth. That's less than a single Starbucks Frappuccino. Once it's gone, your body has no choice but to find a new fuel source, and that's when the real transformation begins. Hour 12. This is where it gets interesting. A study published in Cell Metabolism in 2023 found that after 12 hours of fasting, your body flips a metabolic switch. You're no longer burning sugar, you're burning fat. Your cells start producing ketones, these tiny molecular ninjas that your brain loves. It's like switching from gasoline to rocket fuel. But here's the kicker. Most people eating 3 meals a day never reach this state. They're stuck in sugar-burning mode 24/7, like a car that never shifts out of first gear. Now, we're 16 hours in. You're hungry, maybe irritable, but inside, your cells are throwing a rave. This is when autophagy kicks in, and this is the secret weapon. Autophagy is your body's internal recycling program. Think of it like this. Your cells are a city, and autophagy is the garbage truck that comes through at night, collecting broken proteins, damaged mitochondria, and cellular junk that's been piling up. But here's the mind-blowing part. Autophagy doesn't just clean up, it breaks down into raw materials and rebuilds new cellular components. It's like taking a demolished building and using the bricks to construct a brand new structure. Your body is literally regenerating itself from the inside out. A landmark study from the clinical investigation found that autophagy doesn't just clean up, it reverses aging markers at the cellular level. It's like hitting undo on years of wear and tear. In fact, researchers found that enhanced autophagy can reduce the accumulation of damaged proteins linked to Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and even cancer. This isn't just anti-aging, this is disease prevention at the molecular level. But here's the dark side. If you're not eating enough in that one meal, your body doesn't just clean up, it starts cannibalizing muscle tissue for fuel. You're not burning fat, you're burning yourself. It's the difference between a controlled demolition and a building collapse. And this is where most people screw up OMAD. They think less food equals more results. Wrong. Your body needs a caloric threshold to signal we're okay. Keep burning fat, not muscle. Drop below that, you trigger starvation mode, and your metabolism slams the brake.
Let's continue with Section 3, Hour 23, the hormonal hurricane. We're now 23 hours into the fast, 1 hour until your next meal. And your hormones? They're in full-blown survival mode. Ghrelin, the hunger hormone, is screaming at your brain like a fire alarm. But here's the paradox. A 2022 study in Nature Aging found that people who consistently practice OMAD actually experience lower ghrelin sensitivity over time. Translation? You get less hungry the longer you do this. Your body adapts. It's like training for a marathon. The first run is brutal, but eventually you're cruising. But there's a darker player in this game. cortisol, your stress hormone. When you fast for extended periods, cortisol spikes. A little cortisol? Great. It mobilizes fat, sharpens focus, makes you alert. Too much? It starts breaking down muscle, storing belly fat, and wrecking your sleep. Here's the brutal truth. If you're already stressed, bad job, poor sleep, chronic anxiety, OMAD can amplify that stress. Your body can't tell the difference between I'm fasting for health and I'm starving because there's no food. It just knows resources are scarce. Panic. This is why OMAD works for some people and destroys others. It's not the diet, it's your stress load. Section 4, the one meal, make or break. Finally, hour 24. Time to eat. And this single meal will determine whether you're a longevity superhero or a metabolic disaster. Let's say you crush 2,000 calories in one sitting. A massive burger, fries, soda, dessert. What happens? Your insulin explodes. We're talking hormonal tsunami. Your pancreas is scrambling to produce enough insulin to handle this glucose bomb. A study from Diabetes Care found that eating large, infrequent meals creates insulin resistance over time, the exact opposite of what you want. You're training your body to ignore insulin, which is the fast track to type 2 diabetes. But flip the script. Same 2,000 calories, but now it's grilled salmon, sweet potato, avocado, leafy greens, berries. Your insulin rises gently. Your cells absorb nutrients efficiently. Your gut microbiome, those trillions of bacteria in your intestines, gets a feast of fiber and polyphenols. They produce short-chain fatty acids that reduce inflammation, boost brain health, and even extend lifespan. It's the same calorie count, completely different biological outcome. OMAD isn't just about when you eat, it's about what you eat. Section 5, the long-term reality. So what happens if you do this for months, years? The research is wild. A 2021 study published in Cell followed people practicing time-restricted eating for 12 months. The results? Significant fat loss, improved insulin sensitivity, lower inflammation markers, and, here's the kicker, increased lifespan markers like longer telomeres.
Telomeres are the protective caps on your DNA. Think of them like the plastic tips on shoelaces. The longer they are, the slower you age. But, and this is critical, the people who succeeded had 3 things in common. 1, they ate nutrient-dense meals, not junk. 2, they stayed hydrated and supplemented electrolytes, sodium, potassium, magnesium. 3, they listened to their bodies. If they felt wrecked, they adjusted. The people who failed, they white-knuckled through hunger, ate garbage, and ignored warning signs like fatigue, hair loss, and hormonal crashes. OMAD is a tool, not a magic bullet. Used correctly, it's a metabolic reset button. Used recklessly, it's a wrecking ball. So what if you ate only once a day? The answer is, it depends entirely on you. If you're metabolically healthy, low stress, and you feel that one meal with real nutrient-dense food, you could unlock fat loss, mental clarity, and longevity benefits that most people never experience. But if you're already burnt out, chronically stressed, or using OMAD as an excuse to binge on junk, you're playing with fire. The human body is not a machine, it's an ecosystem. And ecosystems thrive on balance, not extremes. If you found this valuable, smash that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into the biology of health, and drop a comment. Would you try OMAD? Let's talk. Until next time, stay curious, stay healthy, and remember, your body is the most sophisticated machine on Earth. Treat it like one.